Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys some tips for incoming freshmen slash people in high school, I guess. And this is coming from a soon-to-be senior, so I know my stuff. Hopefully these tips will help you. I know when I was gonna be a freshman, I was watching so many of these videos and honestly, none of them really helped me. So I wanted to give you some good actual advice coming from me who, you know, hopefully knows what she's talking about and hopefully can help you. I'm gonna be looking at my phone because I have these written down. So sorry about that. I promise I will try and look at the camera, but I'm gonna do both. Okay, here's my academics kind of section where I talk about just your schoolwork, your homework, all of that kind of stuff. So I would say stay on task. I feel like this is kind of a given, but when you're in class, it is really easy to push it off till after school. And that's something I still do, but stay on task in class. If you have an assignment and you can get it done in class, do it in class. I promise you, because you are not gonna want to come home and do it later. You are gonna want to do it in class. I had a freshman class, I think it was my English, and I sat the entire time coloring and I take all my assignments home, and I remember being so mad at myself. And now I've learned my lesson, but just don't learn your lesson. Just do it right the first way. Do your assignments in class and you will be okay. I actually got introduced to this app because I was on cheer my freshman and sophomore year, but Google Calendar is your friend. I promise you, Google Calendar will be your best friend. Use it all the time. It's so freaking good. I actually schedule, I can show you. I schedule all of my stuff for YouTube, for school, for my job, for anything on my Google Calendar. And if you have a Google or Gmail account on your, or a Google account on your computer, you can link your school to your Google Calendar. So it'll tell you when assignments are due, which I learned this and oh my God, it saved my life so many times. It's honestly been so helpful. So I would say definitely hook up your Google Calendar to your school, assignments, your Google Classroom in a way. Next is find good study habits early. If you can get study habits in middle school, that'd be great, but I know I didn't do that. I didn't get good study habits until sophomore year probably. I still sometimes really struggle to focus and actually study. I'd say try and get down some good study habits. I feel like it'll help you a lot. A lot of times I would focus. I know I struggle a lot with time management, so I remember learning a lot in school that you have to think about what is your main priority, what needs to be done right now, and what can be done a little later, and kind of plan accordingly with that. This doesn't have to do with study habits. That had to do with time management kind of things. Group projects, do not be the kid who does all the group project stuff last minute. Also, don't be the kid that requires everyone else to do your work in a group project. If you are that kid, you will get in trouble, you will get a bad grade, and they will tell your teacher on you. Most of my classroom stuff, if we did a group project, we had to fill up this Google form afterwards that you had to evaluate your partners, and we didn't even know that in the beginning. So I had a partner who didn't do any of the work, and I told the teacher, all of us, we told the teacher, and he had to do the project over again just by himself. So don't be that kid. Do your work. Don't be afraid to ask the teacher questions, but even better, don't be afraid to ask your classmates questions. Because yes, while the teacher will be able to explain it to you, asking your classmates the questions will help you make friends. Also, another thing, I get it if you're shy, but try not to be too shy. Coming from me, I was a very shy kid in the beginning of school. I didn't talk to anyone, and that was not helping me make friends. If I didn't have cheer, if I didn't have student council, I wouldn't have make friends because I'm that shy. So try and branch out, especially if you're not in any activities. Your classes are where you're gonna meet friends. That's where you're going to meet people. That's where you're gonna be in the same space as people. So I would say try and reach out, try and be hey, what are we doing in this class? Or do you know what's going on? That's ways to start a conversation. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. Eyelash curling break. How do they look? Hopefully great. Hopefully great. Another thing I would say is don't be so worried on grades. Yes, they are a big deal, but you are, if you fail your first quiz or test, I remember bawling my eyes out because I was an AP Hug and I had missed 2 weeks and they made me take the quiz and I failed. I completely got a 20% or something like that, and I failed completely, and I started bawling, went down straight to the counselor and was like, I'm quitting, like, I'm dropping out. And I did drop out, and that was better for me, but I am just gonna say everyone failed that quiz. Literally everyone, even the people who had been there. Yeah. So it's gonna happen, you're gonna fail a few quizzes, but you will be able to make that grade up. You have more opportunities, it's not the end of the world, and grades are just grades. I'm sorry to say it. I'm really sorry to say it, but grades are just grades. They aren't gonna kill you if you don't have 100%. Making friends. Okay, so a lot of people will say introduce yourself to people in your classes. I don't think you should do that. You might look a little weird if you just straight up go, hi, I'm Chloe, like, nice to meet you. Like, you're gonna look a little weird. But I think you should have a conversation with people in your classes. Like, I don't know, a lot of people do like icebreakers, so that's a good way to start a conversation. You can like go off of something, like if someone says, oh, like I have dogs, be like, oh, what are your dog's names? And if you have a dog, like say, oh, I have a dog and his name is blah, 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 or like, and then like start going from there. You just have, conversations always start from somewhere, and that's a great place. Icebreakers are a great place to start a conversation from. Sorry guys, I'm talking really fast because this video needs to be out today. And I have to edit it still, and it's already 10:47. I'd say lunch is one of the scariest times, but it's not that difficult. It's not that big of a deal, and it's a good way to make friends. So I would say before lunch in your classes, try and find a friend to sit with at lunch, because everyone's gonna be new. You all are new baby freshmen. And the way my school system works is the freshmen go in the first day just themselves. So it's not that like, it's not everyone there. It's not like you're gonna be bombarded with all these seniors and all these like mean people. No one's mean in high school, but like all these like older intimidating people. No, it's just the freshmen, the way my school works, whatever. But I would say try and find someone you could sit with before lunch starts and make a plan to like meet them and sit with them at lunch. If that doesn't work, honestly, I would say just walk up to someone who looks nice and be like, hey, can I sit here? Like, as long as you're not just like sitting down and be like, I'm gonna sit here, like this is what I'm doing, you're gonna have to deal with it. As long as you're like, hey, can I sit here, like sweet about it, they're obviously gonna say yes. No one is gonna say no. I have a friend who did that the first day, and she was completely new here and didn't know anyone at the time, and she walked up and was like, hey, can I sit here? And that's how she made her best friends, and she is still, to this day, really good friends with all of them. So I think that is a good way to make friends, especially if you don't have anyone to sit with already. I would also say, remember, everyone is nervous. Like, it's gonna be everyone's first day, and whether they went to middle school with all these people or whether they already have a bunch of friends, they're still gonna be nervous because it's a new experience. Like, high school is a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone is gonna be nervous, and it's okay to be nervous, but remember to be confident in who you are, and everything will be okay. Even if like you struggle making friends, like I know my sister had a really hard time making friends the first few days, you're still gonna be okay. Making friends is not the end of the world. One thing I would say I wish I knew when I was younger is to be okay being alone. Like, my lips are so chapped. Is to be okay being alone. Like, being able to stand by yourself in the hallway or just chill, like even if you have your AirPods on, if you're listening to music, if you're waiting for your mom to come pick you up, like something, being okay to just be alone. Like, it's not embarrassing. Nobody cares if you're standing alone. No one's looking at you going like, oh, they're standing alone, they're so weird. Like, no, literally no one cares. And it's all in your head. And I wish somebody would have told me that sooner, because I was a kid who was like, Mom, you need to pick me up right now. Like, I cannot stand by myself. And I learned the hard way that literally no one cares if you stand by yourself. It's not a big deal. And it's a time to make friends. Like, if there's people also standing around you, make friends. Talk to them. Put yourself out there a little bit. Oh, this is a big one for me, but it's kind of difficult for me to talk about it from my standpoint because my school was brand new when I started it, so it's kind of hard for me to like give input because we don't have many clubs. We have like 3, but I would say join clubs, join activities, join sports, whatever you're into, whatever you've got going on, I'd say join it, because that is the best way to make friends. That is how I made my friends. I made them through cheer and student council. I would say it's also a good way to like get involved, get known, feel like you kind of belong at the school. Like, it's really hard to feel like you're a part of a school if you're not part of any activity or you're not like contributing to the school whatsoever. So I'd say definitely get involved. I wrote down a few. There's sports, there's theater, there's student council, there's other random activities. Plus, it's good on your college resume, which as a freshman, you probably should be thinking about. I wasn't, and it's not the end of the world if you aren't, but like keep it in the back of your mind. Kind of think about it a little bit. Try to have your best handwriting. Like you could look up those TikToks that are like how to improve your handwriting. Like people have all these tips. You should look them up because having good handwriting is very important. You will do a lot of writing and you will also do a lot of like posters in a way. So you want to have good like marker handwriting as well because they're different. What else? This one is one I still don't do. So everyone tells you to charge your Chromebook and your phone and all that stuff every night. Maybe have like a portable charger. I have one and I use it all the time. But also bring your charger too. Don't like, obviously if you just charge your Chromebook and you know like it's fully charged, I guess you don't need your charger, but like I bring my charger every single day because I struggle plugging it in at night. So I have to have my Chromebook charger because I'm usually running on a dead Chromebook, honestly. I would say clean out your backpack sort of regularly. At least that's what I try and do because I put my like gum wrappers, I put my trash in my backpack and it'll just build up over time. And having like a dirty backpack always stresses me out. So I try and clean it as much as I can, as often as I can, whatever. Obviously be kind to all your teachers. Like you will hopefully, even if a teacher is like rude, it's still not nice. It's still not good to be like rude to your teacher. Even if you don't like your teacher, I've had that. I've had teachers that I absolutely hated and still had to be nice to them, still had to be like, obviously you need to respect your teachers. It's rude if you don't. Sorry to say it, but I would also say have a good relationship with your counselor. Like I have a great relationship with my counselor. She is someone I can lean on, someone I can talk to and go if I'm having a bad day. And I know a lot of people who are like, I've never been to the counselor. Like, I've never talked to my counselor. I'm like, you're missing out. Like, my counselor, she's the best. I would say have a good relationship with your counselor because eventually you don't know when you're going to need it. I don't exactly know why I put this on here, but like social media, obviously go out and like follow people from your school. Go follow your school like sports accounts. Go follow your school student council, your like activities accounts, your all that stuff. You have a Friday beers, go follow that. Like all that kind of stuff. But also like be careful what you post because people will see it. Be respectful about what you post. That's what I'm trying to say. Be like nice and kind about what you post because people will see it. I would also say go to your open house and walk your house or walk your schedule. I feel like that would be a good one for everyone because like we have an open house in like August or something like that, and I remember going when I was a freshman and like you weren't able to walk your schedule and I was like so stressed. But like when my sister went last year, she was able to and she like felt so much better because she knew where her classes were going to be and she felt so much more prepared. If you have lockers, remember your locker combo. I don't use lockers, I just carry my backpack around, but if you have one, use it. Try to stay out of drama. I know it's inevitable, like literally everyone's gonna have drama, but try to stay out of it the best you can. Go to school events. Go to school events, please. Like those are so fun. Even if you're not a sports person, because trust me, I'm not a sports person, going to the football games, the basketball games, the volleyball games, the, I don't know, random pep rally stuff, like that is so much fun and it is genuinely like part of high school that you're gonna miss when you're out of high school. So you are not too cool for it. Go to the games and go to the pep rallies and the activities and the student council events. Like my freshman year, I hosted a movie night for my student council and it was for the entire school. We watched Elf. And I remember that I was so worried no one was gonna show up, and actually a bunch of people showed up and it was the best night ever. We had like hot chocolate and we watched movies on the stairs and we like cuddled up in blankets and it was literally the best movie night ever. And I remember being so worried people weren't gonna go. So go to all the activities, go have fun, be a kid. I'm gonna say this one because I have a lot of friends who said they don't want to go, but homecoming is kind of boring. I'm sorry. Homecoming is a little boring. So what I would say, but wait, I still think you should go. Homecoming is just a little boring. I would say the best part about it is getting dressed up, taking photos with your friends, going out to eat, potentially having a date. If that's something you do, you don't. But I would say that's one of the best freaking, that's like the best thing about homecoming is the before. So I would say definitely cherish that. Obviously it's fun, you're jumping around with friends at the dance and you're listening to loud music, but like half the time the music isn't good, half the time there's too many people there. So I would say definitely cherish the beginning more than actually being at the dance kind of thing. Like, this is your warning. It is a little boring, don't get your hopes up, but definitely you will have a fun night if you do all the before stuff. I think that is the end of my video. If you guys want a part 2, I definitely have more I can tell you. Please make sure to subscribe, and I hope you have an amazing freshman year, or whatever year you're going into, amazing school year. I definitely will be trying to have my best, and I will be vlogging it for you guys. So subscribe if you want to see that. Bye, guys.